How you doing today? Mark Franks here. Today, guys, I'm gonna review Anker's 737 power bank. Guys, now I've owned a bunch of power banks over the years, and this power bank right here, this power bank is the best. It's 140 watts, has two USB-C ports and one USB-A port, and it's fast charging. It is a beast, guys, and I have a lot to unpack here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's do it. So I purchased this power bank probably about a month and a half ago. You know, I kind of got it when I'm out and about, I have my laptop and I have my iPad. I needed an extra power source. And this just kind of came up in the feed. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and check this out. So this is 140 watts of power. Again, it has the two USB-C ports and it has the USB-A port. And the capacity on this is a 24,000 milliamp hour capacity, which converts to about a little bit about 86 to 88 watt hour. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good capacity in this inside this little thing here. Now it does weigh a lot based on what you're holding here. It weighs about 1.4 pounds. It's about 6 by 2. Length is 6 and the width or the height is about 2 inches. Kind of like a little bit smaller than a brick, but I mean, it's at 1.4 pounds. It's not that heavy. And my wife, she puts in her purse all the time when she goes on business trips, and it's not too bad. At first, she said it was a little heavy, but then she's like, you know, I got used to it, and the benefits definitely outweighs the weight, definitely. Now let's kind of get into the specs a little bit here. So again, this is 140 watts of power, has power delivery 3.1. So that 3.1 power delivery can go up to 240 watts. Now 140 watts, that is blazing fast. Now, of course, if your devices are not compatible with 140 watts, they're not going to charge at 140 watts, but it is going to charge pretty quickly. All right. So in this one power bank, you can probably charge your iPhone up to about 5 times. You can charge your tablet up to about 1.5 times. You can charge your laptop, and it also depends on what laptop you have and the battery capacity of your laptop. Like a MacBook Pro, you can maybe get up to 90% charge with it, from 0 to 90% with this. But it just, again, it depends on the capacity of your laptop and where your battery on your laptop, the battery percentage is. But other than that, this is a beast power bank. It has the two USB-C ports here, and both ports can do 140. Now that's 140 all together with these 3 ports. But if you have your laptop, you plug it into CS1, it says CS1, you have that, it'll give you it can go up to 140. Now again, guys, that depends on your laptop. All right, so my laptop, I have I have an HP laptop. It only goes up to about 90. I think it hit 96 or 97 watts. But there's some laptops that are compatible with 140. It kind of depends on what you have. But it shares up to 140 watts between the ports, guys. So if you have a laptop here and CS1, and you have something else, your phone is CS2, and you have your smartwatch and the USB-A port, is going to share between those. So that's pretty cool. Now it does have a screen. You just press a button here. It's very intuitive. It'll give you the battery percentage. That's what most people are looking for, a battery percentage, and it gives it here, a nice little LED screen. And a good thing about this, you can have it this way, and if you turn it upside down, it'll flip that for you guys. That's actually pretty neat. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did that. So it's not really one way you can hold this. You can hold it pretty much anywhere you want to hold it. Now it doesn't flip to the side, it flips up and down here. All right, so if you push this button here, and we're gonna go over this in just a little second once I show you how to charge the different devices on it. But if you push the button here, guys, we're just doing this kind of in real time. It gives you just the battery percentage, how healthy your battery is, the cycles here, and it gives you the watt hours that you've used. And we're gonna talk about that in just a second. Now this power bank is very useful. You guys, you can even use this power bank when you go camping. All right, instead of having a solar generator, I have a big solar generator in the back that's like 600 watt hours. This is only 88 watt hours, but it's a 600 watt hour solar generator in the back here, and it's a little bit heavy. But instead of taking that, if you have some smaller devices like like a USB fan, you have your iPad, or you have your tablets, you have your laptops and all that, you can just take this and it'll be worth it. I know some people are saying, well, that's only 88 watts, but hey, guess what? you can purchase a solar panel. And I have a foldable solar panel right here, and I'll put this down in the description below. This is a JJN solar panel, guys. This is 100 watts. Now, this is a bit clunky. Now, there are some smaller solar panels that you can get, but do know that it will take longer to charge this device here. But this is 100 watts, and the reason why I got this, because this 100 watts, it's 100 watts do a regular cable that goes into the solar generator, but it takes a USB-C cable as an output of a USB-C cable up to 60 watts. So I wanted to go over the 60 watts. I got the 100 to make sure I can get that full 60 watts. And I've tested this in the sun, and it gave me about like 58, almost 59 watts going into this device. And at 58, 59 watts, close to 60 watts, and this is an 88 watt hour device, which is 24,000 milliamp hours. It'll charge this in probably about an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a cycle charge in the sun, guys. So, man, you have a foldable solar panel, you can just go camping and you can stay out there for weeks with your devices. This can run your devices. So, guys, again, 5 times your phone. You can charge your tablet maybe twice. It can charge your laptop depending on which one you have, up to 1 time or 1.5 times. I found when I charge my laptops, I can charge them fully, and I still have maybe about 20 or 30% left. All right, so this is a great power bank, guys, great power bank. It also supports pass-through. So what I can do is I can charge the devices that I have, or even I have a phone, tablet, whatever, and I can also have it charged as well. So you can charge this device and you charge it through C1. I think I said CS earlier, just C1, guys. C1 is where you charge it. So if you're trying to charge this device, don't charge it through C2 or USB-A, you charge it through C1. All right, so if I want to charge my device via an outlet, C1. If I want to charge my device via a solar panel, C1. All right, and you can charge it. Now, I don't have a device that charges, or a charger that charges 140 watts. I have my outlet back here, my USB-C power adapter here that goes probably 100 watts. So I don't have anything, but you can purchase an outlet that's 140 watts, and there's this thing to charge at 140 watts because it's 140 watts in and out. So this thing, if you have an adapter, and I'll see if I can put that in the description below, that's charging this at 140 watts. This thing's gonna charge in like maybe 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. So that's actually pretty cool. But other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at how to plug things in. Let's look at the screen again. But this is a terrific power bank. It is airport compatible. It's only 88 watt hour. I think a lot of airlines can, when you start hitting that 100 watt hour mark, they were like, I don't know if we want this on board. So you can definitely take this power bank on board, guys. And it's just like a portable outlet. I mean, if you have like a Steam Deck, if you have a gaming system different, an ASG, what is it called, an RG Alley, if you have a Nintendo Switch, you have anything that can take a USB charger. I charge my battery. I can charge my battery chargers on here. Anything that takes that, you have some lights that can take a USB charger. This thing can charge it. It's like a portable outlet. You would not be disappointed. I mean, sometimes, guys, when I'm on the couch and I can't get to the outlet, I'll just grab this thing real quick if I have something to do, or if I'm in a bed, if I can't, I'm not as close to an outlet for my laptop, I just grab this real fast, and I know that I'll get a fast charge out of this, guys. And it charges fast, and I mean fast. This can charge my laptop probably up to like 50 or 60% in like 20 or 30 minutes. Now, again, it depends on which laptop you have, but this is a fast power bank. It's not a joke, it's fast. You will not be disappointed. Again, it's like having a portable outlet handy. All right. Now they also have a 250 watt version. Now it's a little bit bigger than this version, but it's 250 watts of speed, and it's about almost 28,000 milliamp hours of battery capacity. So that's also a beast in itself, guys. I couldn't find that on Amazon, but I found it on Anker's website. It's for $179. So if you want a little bit more capacity than this, if you're like, this is not enough, it's 88 watt hour, which is 24,000 milliamp hours. If this is not enough, you want a little bit more, I'm not sure. I'll put below if the higher one, 250, and 28,000 milliamp hours. I'll put that if that's compatible with airplanes. But if you want more battery capacity and you want a faster power bank, that you do have that option on Anker's website, and I'll put that down in a link below. But this right here, $91, this is an absolute steal, guys. If you like to travel, if you like to camp, or if you have business traveling means, or you're always gone, you need to charge your laptop or your tablet or your phones, then this is going to be a great option for you. I would get this, guys, as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and get into just the screen, how to plug this in. Let me show you how this works, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and talk about the screen. Now, when you plug devices in, your screen will automatically turn on. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button right here. Go ahead and hit it on. And what it's doing is showing me the capacity, what's left on the power bank. Now, I've been using this power bank a little bit, so it only has 31%. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that little LED screen there. So I'll hit this button again. It's gonna give me some more information. So it's gonna give me some information about the power bank, if you guys can see that. It's telling me the battery temperature, which is 27 degrees Celsius and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And the battery health, current health, is 100%. It's also telling me the watt hours that I've used thus far. I've used 1,043 watt hours. And it's telling me the battery cycle. This is how many times this particular power bank is depleted all the way, and then I charge it back up. So one depletion, one charge up is one battery cycle, and I've used 12 so far. All right, and I have also 1,038 watt hours, and this is the total input. If this is the total input here, the first one I said 1,043 watt hours input and 1,038 watt hours output, and I've had 137 screen uses. Now, as far as the battery cycle, it's 12 battery cycles, and the correlation between that and the battery health. Right now I have 12 battery cycles. Now, I don't know exactly what this is rated at. I believe it's rated at maybe 1,000 different battery cycles, but at 1,000 or so, or a little bit more, and I'll see if it's different, I'll put it on the screen below. At 1,000 or more different battery cycles, remember a battery cycle is when it's depleted all the way and then you charge it back up. But at 1,000 before, it's going to go through some type of battery degradation, which is not going to be 100% healthy anymore. It'll probably be more the lines of 80% health. But if you're using this every day, this will be 100% for a long time, guys. Battery degradation is just gradual. It just gradually goes down, but over probably 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years, it'll still be maybe between 75 and 80%. So you guys are good there. Now, if you press the screen again from more information here, you'll have an auto screen here, and you just press it down 2 seconds to turn it off. The auto screen just turns your screen off automatically after maybe about 30 seconds. So you can turn that off as well. Now, the good thing is about this tells you how much wattage each device is taking and how long it's going to take to deplete this power bank. So let's go ahead and start plugging some devices in, and I'll show you how it looks. All right, so the first device I'm going to plug in is my phone. So this is an iPhone Pro Max 15. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm using Anker's 140 watt power delivery 3.1 USB-C cable. I'm going to plug that in here. And I'm going to plug this one into, let's do C1. All right, so that's plugged in. And we'll see it start to pick up. Right now it's saying 18 watts, it's going up now, it's 26, now it's 27 watts. Now again, you will notice when your devices are not very charged. Right now I think my phone is charged to 36%. So you'll notice that it'll go faster when your phone is not charged as much. Now, when it's like an 80 or 90%, it's not going to charge as fast. Now, it's similar to a glass of water. If your glass of water, if it's empty, or if a glass is empty, you can pour more water in there more rapidly. But if your glass is full, you're not going to pour as much water in there. And that's the same thing with a battery capacity. So if it's like an empty glass of water, you can pour a lot in there very quickly. But if it's a lot, you can only pour a little bit, and that's how it works. So right now it's charging at 24.8 watts. So let's go ahead and plug everything else in. I'm gonna plug my iPad in. Plug my iPad, using this one for my iPad. Plug the iPad into C2, and I'll show you how it looks on the screen. All right, so I got the iPad plugged in. That's an iPad 5th generation, iPad Air 5th generation. All right, so now I have two, and it's telling me right now I have the C1, I have the my iPhone, which is going at between 23, 24 watts. And C2, I have my iPad Air 5th generation, and that right now is going between 4.6 watts. We'll let that heat up because it's gonna go up. It's going up to 6, 7. It's gonna heat up here, guys. And my percentage of my iPad right now is 63%, so it may not go as fast, but it's definitely going to increase. So right now, between the two, it has 27 watts and 8.7 watts. Now we see it's not nowhere near 140 watts. Now we can't charge these devices. These devices are not compatible to be charging 100 and 140 watts, but there are devices that can do that. So right now, between the two is about maybe 36 or 40 watts between the two, because these are smaller devices. All right, so let's go ahead and put another one in here. I'm gonna put my battery bank. Now this is my battery bank for my camera. So I'm gonna put this in there, and this takes a legacy USB-A port. This is what a legacy USB tip looks like. Either this can be a USB 2.0 or USB-A, or it can be a USB 3.0, which is a blue little trim inside here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this inside. Put this inside the power bank. All right, and put the other end. The other end right here, and that's on. And let's see what it gives it. It may not give it a lot of power drain on this one. Let's see. And right now, so it's saying that's 7.4 watts. All right, so it's saying 23 watts, 18.1 watts for the C2, and then the USB-A 7.5 watts. And it's telling me it's 28% right now, and it's telling me until depletion, it's going to be 27 minutes. At this rate right now, charging all these devices, it'll be about 26 minutes until this power bank is fully depleted. So I do like that information that it gives you. It gives you that information with every device that you have in here. So if we take out a couple of devices here, let's say we take out this device, which device is that? That's my iPhone. That's going to take out also my camera battery bank, and now it's on C2, and that's the tablet, and the tablet is at 15.2 watts, and it changed here. Now it's at an hour and 19 minutes until depletion here. Now it's going up a little bit, so this thing will charge us for an hour and 19 minutes before depletion. It's at 17.8 watts. So that's pretty cool there, guys. Now let me see if I can go ahead and add my laptop and show you how I can really pick up in speed. So let's go ahead and charge my HP laptop. Let's see if we can get the speed up a little bit. Typically when I plug it in and the HP laptop is off, it doesn't charge as fast. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and plug it in here, and let's see what we get. The water should increase, but we should be getting up to at least 70 or 80 watts. And I just want to show you guys how fast it goes. Right now it's at 63, went down to 42, but it should pull up a little bit. So it's at 54, 56, 61. So sometimes it hovers at that point, but I have turned this on in the last few minutes. So right now, look at it's jumping, guys. It's at least 85 watts. That is moving. That is absolutely fast. Now it's not 140 watts, but for this laptop, it's 80 watts, and I'm at 19% of my power bank, and this is telling me here it's 19% left, and at 87, 86 watts that is put into this laptop right now, I have 11 minutes left. All right, so but it's putting a lot into this laptop, and that's actually pretty fast, guys. That's going into this laptop with only just 18% left. So again, this is like a portable outlet. It's very handy. Do recommend this. If you're traveling, guys, if you're traveling on business, if you're going camping, you can take this with you. You don't have to take a solar generator if you're camping, guys, and this can fit into your carry-on bag at the airport. I wouldn't recommend putting this in your pocket. I don't think it can fit in your pocket, but I would definitely recommend this. It's only $91 on Amazon. So it's a complete steal. I just think this is a great power bank and just a great asset to have for your devices, guys. So great. This is a good purchase. Would definitely recommend it. All right, so that's it. That's Anker's 737 power bank. I would definitely recommend it. I reviewed many products on this channel, but this is probably one of the best, guys. The reason why it's the best, because you can charge your laptop, you can charge your tablet, your drone, your VR, your phone. You can charge all those devices on this little power bank. This is like a fast portable outlet. So again, I would definitely recommend it. You will not be disappointed. It's $91 on Amazon. That's a complete steal, and I'll go ahead and put the link down below. Guys, that's all I have for today. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, you guys have a great day.